the mantle of defender of democracy with everybody hope on your shoulder, and you're rising to this occasion. How did you do that?
How did I do that? I've been in hiding for 3 years. I've been training, getting better, faster, stronger, laugher-er.
I couldn't be more excited to bring out our next guest. She's had a whirlwind of a week, been traveling all over the country. It's honestly a miracle that she can make time for us, but here she is, existing in the context of all in which she lives and what came before her. Please welcome my next president and yours. It's Vice President Kamala Harris.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, what is it?
Madam Vice President, thank you so much for being here. This has been such an
you're
exciting
welcome.
week.
Yeah.
Everyone feels so hopeful and energized. It's like we all nearly went over a cliff and then we looked straight down into it, but Nancy Pelosi pulled us onto her shoulders and scrambled up a tree branch. We're not out of danger, but we feel like we've cheated death. So that feels good. What's it been like for you?
You know, I just want to say, okay, in case he's still on speakerphone, Joe, we love you. Okay, and we are clear. You never know with him. You know, I do want to thank Joe, okay, for making this selfless, patriotic decision. But that's just who the president is. You know, one time he offered me the last cough drop he had in his pocket. Isn't that nice? It was right before the debate, so in hindsight, I shouldn't have taken it. But here we are. You watch that debate back?
I did, yeah.
He sounded like Jennifer Coolidge. Had a cold.
Is that what you sounded like, Jenny? That's what you thought?
That's what yeah.
Huh.
He sounded like,
Folks, I want a hot dog real bad.
So, in just a matter of days, your campaign raised more than $100 million.
yeah.
The youth are churning out Kamala fan cams on TikTok. People are fired up. Did you
Yeah.
expect this level of enthusiasm?
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. You know, I'm glad that young people are excited. Okay. America needs young people to be invested in our politics. And if that starts with singing about coconuts to the tune of Chappell, Roan, am I saying that right?
Sure, yeah.
Chappell,
I think it's
Ronan, Chappell, wrong.
Some people say Chappell.
If it's Chappell wrong, I don't want to be right.
Okay.
Okay. And if that's how we get young people excited, then I love that for us. Knee deep in the presidency. Joe dropped out. Now it's my turn. That's been floating around out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it has been 100%. Yeah, no, you're on it. You're right on the pulse.
Hell
the
yeah.
beating pulse. So, the hard part of this election is not over. The completely impossible, boring, yet terrifying sleep paralysis part seems to be over. But the hard part is just beginning. How are you feeling about the challenges to come?
You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay. It's going to be tough, right? Brat summer won't last forever. And what comes after that? Rascal autumn? We don't even know what that is yet, John. We just don't even know.
Do you? Right. But you're ready for whatever comes.
I'm ready for whatever season.
I mean, people have been, you know, I don't think even people who had incredible expectations for the kind of candidate you would be. I've been blown away by how you have hit the ground running, taking in a matter of hours the mantle of defender of democracy with everybody hope on your shoulder, and you're rising to this occasion. How did you do that?
How did I do that? I've been in hiding for 3 years. I've been training, getting better, faster, stronger, laugher-er.
Huh.
That's how I did it.
That's how you did it? You know, some of these Republicans have been actually saying insulting things about your laugh. How does that feel? That must be frustrating.
Yeah, no, that sucks. But honestly, I do think that's interesting because I don't think Donald Trump can laugh.
Right.
And I think that that's more fucked up than a woman who laughs when shit's funny. Than a man who can't, please.
That is strange. Drawing the attention that we have never seen Donald Trump truly laugh in public. That is wild.
Yeah, what do you think that is?
So people have tried to. I have tried to say. I've said this. People, we've never seen Donald Trump laugh, and people send me what they consider the closest you can find.
Is it that meme where he's like?
That's the best you got. He scoffs.
Ew.
He'll do some scoffing, but he doesn't laugh. What do you think What do you think that says about a man's mind?
Broken, bad, ungood.
Now, what do you? So, what do you think about? Like, how are you gonna you have to do two tasks. You have a huge task ahead of you. One is to make the whole Democratic coalition that turned out to defeat Donald Trump the first time and the second time turn out for you. But then there's a lot of moderate voters, undecided voters that are just getting to know you.
Yeah.
Are you ready to make the case to those undecided voters?
I feel like I am. I'm so memeable. I'm everywhere. They can't get rid of me. I'll be in the Midwest. I'll get a white guy, whatever. That's what they want. Fine. I'll get a white guy.
Which one? Do you have any?
Elmer's.
Elmer's, just a
glue.
Glue.
Just pasty.
Just a paste. Just
like
some glue.
as pasty. Yeah.
Yeah. Pete Buttigieg.
That was really good.
Thanks. So. Yeah.
Glutaged. I'm gonna get that crocheted on a pillow.
Yeah. I'm Rubber. You're Pete Buttigieg. That's nothing. Sorry. I'm nervous. I'm talking to the vice president. I'm talking to the next president of the United States.
Thank you.
So Republicans have already begun throwing some pretty racist, misogynist spaghetti at the wall, trying to figure out how to attack you. One of them is your laugh. The other is that they've started taking to calling you some kind of they want to call you a DEI hire.
DEI hire. Mm-hmm. I think that is interesting because I could arrest all of them. I won't. But will I?
What's interesting? It's funny. I'm glad you brought
all of them.
And now some people have had. This is an interesting part of it. So obviously Republicans have been throwing a lot of pretty absurd and disgusting attacks your way. Yeah. But some people have even gone so far as to say that impressions of you,
right,
are racist or misogynist. Right. How do you feel about that?
That's true, yeah. Anyone doing an impression of me is a racist homophobe, honestly, who's probably never ate pussy.
Are you worried that people are a little too hopeful that at some point this moment is going to give way
and gonna crescendo, like it's gonna go bye-bye?
Yeah, it's going to peak.
Sometimes I wonder if I found glass in my mouth a couple weeks ago. And I wonder if I died. And that this is a dream. Did that answer that for you?
Sure.
Yeah.
So no, we already started touching on this, but let's talk about your VP pick for a second.
Right. Elmer.
Can you give us a little bit more on who you might be leaning towards? Give us a little scoop. Any scoops?
A little scoop.
Got any scoops for us?
You want a little scoop?
Yeah.
I am looking for someone to compliment me. Just whoever's going to tell me I look really nice. Just someone who's going to be like, you're so smart. It's really nice that you laugh. Stuff like that.
So, to compliment you. To serve as some... Yeah, I see what you mean. Have one of them's an astronaut. Mark Kelly.
Yeah.
And
I like that. Because he did the gorilla suit thing. That was him?
Yes.
That's fun.
He
better not do that shit to me, though.
When Senator Mark Kelly was an astronaut aboard, I believe, the International Space Station, he, without his other astronauts on board knowing, had brought as his special item, I guess, a full gorilla suit, and then put it on and terrorized his fellow astronauts. That's cool.
Hilarious. That's so funny and fucked up. Imagine. You're in space.
You're in space.
For months, weeks, it's just you and the few other people there. And then there's a gorilla. That's awesome.
Now, you're about to head out. This is the most consequential 100 days that any candidate has ever had. A week ago, you were not a candidate. Now you have 100 days to make your case to the country. Is there any piece of that makes you nervous?
No, not at all. Because, okay, look, a week ago, I didn't exist in the context. But now I exist in the context. I did not fall out of the coconut tree. You know what I mean?
No, I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
You're unburdened.
I'm unburdened by what has been. Exactly.
Vice President Kamala Harris, everybody.
Thank you. Okay.
Everybody, give it up for Allison Reese.